Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight, today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world? And good day. How you doing, man? Cheers, bro. It's beer time for sure. All right, so we're gonna do another beer. Like I said before, if any of you have been watching, I will turn this into a live beer brew day as soon as I get everything up and working. But until then, I'm going to build recipes. Very basic part of the recipe. There's other things that are involved with them, and as well as the brewing process and stuff like that. But I welcome you guys here. Thank you, good day, for showing up. If you want to learn how to make a porter, an American porter today, we'll all learn together. How about that? So I'm going to build an American porter. It actually took up the name American Porter in 2015 from what I had read from the Robust Porter. So they are the same thing from what I gathered. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I discovered. I didn't know that. So I'm going to start with like a small brief history. Oh shoot. Hey, you know what? That's because I forgot to do that. Let me thanks for saying something, man. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Let me share this out. Shoot, I was in such a hurry. Here, I'll share it. One sec. I have the fan in here, so if you guys hear any noise, it's really hot today, humid today, really. All right, cool. There we go. Hopefully, we'll get some people here now. Thanks for bringing that up. Awesome, Vanessa, Katie, how you doing? All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. So we're gonna build an American porter or a robust porter if you want to go that route. They're basically the same thing. Nice, Vanessa. You got okay. I guess it works for some and not for others, or I don't know. That's weird. Lucia, how's it going? I got the mustache off. That took a lot of effort, man. I drew a in permanent marker. I drew a curly Q mustache on my lip. Good to have you here, Lucia. So yeah, I'm gonna go over a brief history. You got the notification? I'll go over a brief history and just kind of talk real quick about this beer and actually the porter in general. I'll talk about the porter after, but I just kind of want to talk about that, and then I want to do a review first and then a review after I build a recipe. So right on. Looks good. You must not be a super fan. Oh, man. So, all right. So basically the porter, it was developed in London in the early 80s. Do you guys like porters? Do you guys like dark beers, light beers, stuff like that? I like light. I like an IPA. I like pale ale IPAs, this, that, it's my favorite go-tos, but I will drink a porter. Definitely. They're good. Nice and kind of like a chocolatey taste to them, a little roasty toasty, and I don't know, like a bread toasty kind of toasty. They're good, man. Something to chew on, a good breakfast beer, right? But these were developed in London in the early 18th century. It was hopped well with a dark color, which was from the use of brown malts, which now we use as a base. We use the pale malts and then add all of our things in there for color and everything else. Color, flavors, aromas. Don't call you super. Just not ringing. So, excuse me. Before 1700, London brewers sent out their beer very young, and any aging was performed by the publican or a dealer. Porter was the first beer to be aged at the brewery and dispatched in a condition fit to be drunk immediately. It made companies such as Whitbread, Truman, Parsons, and Thrale lots of success financially. So we're going to go down real quick and kind of go over real quick what kind of porters they have. They have the American Imperial Porter. It's like an American Porter, but stronger, obviously. 35 to 50 IBUs, 7 to 12% ABV. This is info I picked off from BJCP, the website and all that. Baltic style porter is another one. It's cold fermented, lagered beer using lager yeast, dark in color, 35 to 40 IBUs, 7.6 to 9.3% ABV. Socially distancing. That's right. That sucks. Light beer, and they're truly beers or lightly flavored waters. Lightly flavored waters. Oh, you like light beers? Okay, that's what. Okay, I gotcha. So we got the English style brown porter. It's a little higher, a little lighter in color and ABV. No roasted barley or strong burnt malts or malt characters. 20 to 30 IBUs, 4.5 to 6%. The robust, which we're doing tonight, is now called the American. Like I said, since 2015, I believe. It's the robust porter or the American porter. More bitter malt flavors than a brown porter, but not quite like a stout. Roast malted flavors, but no roasted barley flavor. Hop bitterness is evident. It's 25 to 40 IBUs with 5.1 to 6.6% ABV. There's also a smoked porter, which is uses a robust porter base, basically, and it uses wood smoked malts for smoky flavor. They're an amber or caramel in color, kind of an in-between SRM. 20 to 40 IBUs, 5.1 to 8.9% ABV. So just a little interesting information, I guess, about the porter a little bit there. There's a whole lot more, but I really don't want to bore you guys. So I'm gonna do a review of one. These are both American porters that I found. One of them's a coffee porter. Oh shit, I don't have my hold on. Excuse me for one moment. I forgot my cooler. I was in a hurry. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Driving into Massachusetts this morning said, remember to social distance in your vehicle too. What the hell is right? That's crazy. That's funny. Oh, let's take this off. And my name. You don't need to see my name, right? Okay. All right. So let's do one. First, I want to take this down real quick, have some water after, of course, to clean the packing palate. Then we'll have a beer. So let's chat. In your vehicle. That's ridiculous. Come on, man. If it's your wife and husband, you're together in the house anyway, so what does it matter? Are you going to social distance in your home? The more we social distance, the more we're going to get sick from it or from other sicknesses. We kind of have to eat the dirt sometimes. Your vehicle. Or in your vehicle, okay. Yeah, no, you don't have to be 6 feet away from the other car, like car to car, right? Oh, yeah, right. I bet. So I'm drinking an IPA at the moment. It's my go-to. Sorry, just is. I'm not sorry. I like IPAs. I love them. My favorite IPA is a milkshake or I like the New Englands. I like the hazies. Arcade. All right. Hello. Meow. I'm trying to drink this down fast. All right. Sweaty up in here. Look at that. My chichis are sweaty. Okay, whew. Let's get some water. So we wanna get the kinds of things real quick. From BJCP, they're saying, let me just kind of real quick. Appearance, medium brown, very dark brown. We're going to look at this beer and see if it actually is up to par. It can be black in color. Clarity may be difficult to see in darker versions, but not opaque. Full tan colored head with good head retention. Flavor, moderate strong malt flavor, usually light burnt malt character, sometimes chocolate and or coffee flavors. Excuse me, a bit of grainy dark. I had sushi before this. Oh no. A bit of grainy dark malt dryness in the finish. Overall flavor may finish from dry to medium sweet. May have a sharp character from dark roasted grains, but should not be overly acrid, burnt, or harsh. Medium to high bitterness, which can be accentuated by the dark malt. They say these beers are really crazy because you got to really pinpoint them right, or you can have too much of this or too much of that. So you kind of really want to balance them out with the dark malts, the hops, their sweetnesses, whatever their characters are supposed to be, to keep them within that style. So hop flavors vary from low to high with the resiny, earthy, or floral. Yep. And balances the dark flavors of dark malt and the hops should not clash, meaning there must be balance. They have, I forgot where I said that they had their BUGU, the bitterness unit, gravity unit ratio is somewhere here. We'll figure all this out. Let's just taste this bitch. Sorry if you're sensitive ears, man. I cuss sometimes and do my thing and itching my eye. Okay, let's do this. So this was about a $6 beer, I think. Got it over at Bridge and Tunnel Bottle Shop in Astoria, Oregon. It's by Ferment Brewing Company. They're out of Hood River, Oregon. Hood River's putting off a lot of. They have a few different breweries out there, or at least a couple. Woodsman Porter is what this is called. Yeah, it's a real plain. All their bottles look the same. It's all like screen printed on there or whatever they do. I don't know how they do it. 5.6%, 65 IBUs. Embodies the spirit of ferment. Malts from England, Belgium, Germany, and Chile come together in a mash, imparting a rich, fruity character. All right, let's open it. Where's my bottle opener? I don't have one. Do we have a date? No date on here. Imagine this can be on the shelf a little longer, though. It's darker the beer, the longer you can keep on there. Serve it in a nonic. Well, the best nonic I could find, let's put it that way. I've seen them more bulbier around the sides, but Jesus, it's got some guts. As some of it just went over the glass and onto the table in my hand. That was a terrible pour. God dang, dude. Hold on. I gotta get my trusty. Okay. So we have a nice. Let me get my notes. Fuck, I gotta make sure I'm on top of this. Now this go on forever, huh? Tan color. Okay, so just trying to remember what I read. So we have a tan colored head, one finger. It's a nice, creamy, thick head. It's got kind of a fruity. There's a dark fruit, maybe. Just a dark fruit. I can't make out the fruit. Maybe like a plum or something. You get that the roasted chocolate malts. It's real light though and really put together well. It's real nice. It's well balanced. The chocolates are coming out, dark chocolates, roasted malts. It just went in my nose. Dude, I'm messing up big time. I gotta calm down. Oh, I can really taste that though. I can really smell that now. The molasses, there's like a little molasses in there. Toasted. Like you get in the caramel, definitely a dark, rich caramel. Bready, dark, like a wheat bread, or like a, I don't know, like a the crust on a white bread or something, just crust or something. I don't know. It's very toasty, roasty, very good, very delicious. Smells hearty. I want to drink this. The retention is, well, I sucked some of it up, so I'm sure it was better than it was after I sucked it up. Lacing's good. It's a dark brown beer in my light. It is opaque. You can see at the bottom it has a bit of a red hue to it, or like a dark, real dark reddish, like auburn like look to it. And at a medium fast rising bubble. It's very opaque and dark, black. Let's taste it. First of all, the mouthfeel is creamy, frothy, nice in your mouth, smooth. Rolls all around your mouth, very smooth and clean and refreshing. Is this still R-rated? Psychoducky, all right, man. What's up? Crapper Pours, what's up, man? John Brooks, how's it? All right, man. So as that's in my nose, I still get like kind of a toffee smell in there as well with that caramel. Not butterscotchy. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, toffee caramel. But very good beer. Smooth, creamy. It's not very accelerated with carbonation. Rolls back this kind of an espresso-y chocolate mix. All around your tongue and your palate. It's just this nice, rich, earthy feel all over around your mouth. Dries off in the back eventually. Medium long finish. Hops. Very slight. Very light. Lightly bittered. Aromas light. Everything's light in hops. The malts really. It seems like they the hops and the malts are really mixed well together. I think they actually did a very damn good job on this beer. It's very close to what I remember the requirements are for a porter. So an American porter at that. So, I mean, this really does taste good. This is a really good beer. I've been looking at these guys forever. Finally just had to do it. Shoot, out of 5, man. I mean, everything was good. I have to give it a 5, right? I mean, I don't have to, but I feel like I should. So I'm going to give it a 5. This is a good beer. Very good porter. It's not too bitey and like, sometimes they get real sharp in the back. Earthy sharpness. So it's real smooth. I'm glad to have you here, Ducky. Not 18. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna drink this beer, and my mouth's sticky right now. My hands are. Everything went everywhere. So let's go ahead and share my screen, and let's make a beer. It's on my notes. So let me fix the thing to big screen. Let me touch base with you guys real quick, just to make sure we're all good. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna add a recipe. Just follow my cursor and I'll narrate as I'm going. So we're gonna title this. First of all, I want to go down here and switch it to an American porter. We're gonna get all of these things right. So 15 gallon. Well, it'll be a 10 gallon, 15 gallon, but I gotta switch it over here to 10, or my efficiency will be off on here as well. And that beer was really up to par with. I mean, everything was perfect. It really was. It's really nice. And they can range in flavor and still be within the same category. So it's kind of nice. Let's call it, it's beer time. And we'll just call this American Porter. Your man. 72% efficiency. Everything's locked in. American Porter. We can go up to 1.070 on our gravity. We can go up to 50 IBUs. It all kind of it really does. I want to kind of keep it in the middle. I don't want to go too far up or too far under. It's all based on how I want to make my porter. So, where in the hell are you? Force carb. I just put it in my kegs. So, let's go ahead and add our base. We'll add about 18 pounds to start of the pale. We'll add US pale. It is an American. You can add UK and still call it an American, but you kind of want to. You should try and keep everything American if it's an American porter. But 18 in the mash, so that brought us up to 1.047. Let's add some more fermentables. Let's add some caramel. Add some. What's in carrot pills? A little dextrin, maybe 0.5 to start out. We'll see where we're at. The caramel, probably caramel 60. You don't want to, you want more of a moderate one. So I think that'll be fine. The more darker you go, the more plummy and fruity it gets, which is why I think this might, well, this was a darker porter. This was definitely darker. So I'm imagining it's fruity because it could have also been the yeast they used as well. If it was an English yeast, it would make it a little more fruitier. But it is an American porter. I guess you can still use an English yeast, but let's go 60, and we'll do 1 pound. And I think it's like 10%. It's 20% here, but I was reading. What was I reading at? So the bitterness range, BUG range is 0.4 to 1.01. And that's the thing. You don't want it to taste like a black IPA, so you want to stay away from citrusy hops. You can use British or American grown versions of hops. We're not there yet, though. Mouthfeel, I can add oats, wheat malt, carapils, crystal malts, 5 to 10% in the grist, or the malt bill, grain bill. Chocolate malts, roasted barley. A 40-60 mix is what they say that he likes. The guy I read his article. The roasted barley will give, all of these will give off a chocolate coffee. So let's go ahead and add, we'll just add a pound for now and see where we're at. I'll adjust all the numbers. Let me just add all the fermentables first. Chocolate malt. Let's go stick with US chocolate malt. We'll add 2 pounds of that. 3 pounds, 2 pounds, 2 pounds. I'm just screwing around. The SRMs, actually, that's a good number right there for the. Let's add some roasted barley. Black patent. I don't want to add black patent now because that color got really dark. And I'll add. That's going to make it dark. Maybe I'll go. Carapils, caramel, chocolate, pale, roasted. We can even add, if we want to make it a little more fluffier, we could add some flaked oats. Or flaked wheat. Just about half a pound. You don't want to add much of that though. It was like 0 to 5%. That might even be. We do a quarter pound. None of that. 81.8% on the 2-row, 18 pounds. We're already up to 1.056, which brings us to a 5.5. I wouldn't mind getting up to around a 5.8 or so, somewhere in that range. 5.6 would be good, though. We can go 5.6. 5.6. Bring up the pale. 5.8 now. That works. A lot of these extra malts are not, they're just for like flavors and colors. Your main base malt is the pale for most, for that, but it's all for color and aromas and flavors that you're wanting to make it, make it. I don't know what I'm talking about, but roasted barley chocolate. We want a 50-60 ratio. If I added any more chocolate, it would go really high in the color. Roasted barley would bring up the SRM a bit. Let's go with our bitterness right now. Fuck it. I'm just gonna use Kent Goldings. Or maybe Fuggles. Let's do a single hop of Fuggles all the way through. No, Fuggles is that's really low on the alphas. So your main focus is to make sure that your balance in your hops. Again, what I was reading is you want that floral and the aromas, the aromas and the flavors to mix well with the bitterness, to not make it so bitter that it kills you. So if you use a lower alpha hop throughout the whole boil, would be a better thing to do, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with that. So let's do I don't know. What do I want to do here? Okay, Goldings or Fuggle. I like Fuggle, man. Let's do US Fuggle. And we'll do 1 ounce. Let's do pellets, 60 minutes. Man, that didn't. Go Fuggles all the way through. If you go Fuggles all the way through, you're going to be using a lot of hops, man, because of the low alpha. You're getting 1 ounce per pack. Well, unless you get like a 2 ounce pack or something, or a big bag of it. Where the fuck is Fuggles at? You could use a spicy. Couldn't you use a spicy hop for this? For the bitter? Like a higher bitter? I'm going to do that. Let me decrease the time on this. We'll put that in at 15 minutes. I'm going to lower the amount to 1 ounce. Then we're going to add hops. We'll add Chinook. And we'll add 1 ounce of pellets at 60 minutes. We'll add more than that, actually. Balance. Okay. Hey, I'm going to keep up with you guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm going to add all the stuff later, but cinnamon sticks sound good. I'm just going to build the recipe itself now and like put all the extra shit in later when I actually make the recipe. Finish the recipe, should I say? But no, that's a good idea. That sounds great. Pilgrim. Oh, nice. Okay. Sweet, dude. Do they have it on the list? They gotta have it. You use this program too. Yeah. So 11.5. Hey, see, that's a little lighter. That's nice. You know what? Let's use that. Let's use it. I'm going to use that. We'll use it at the 60. Pellets, we'll add it. We'll up it to 1.5. Let's delete this. So we're at mid-range right now. Where's the fucking thing at? Oh, yeah. Okay. 0.4 to 1.0. Just pulling up my calculator. So I want to kind of stay within maybe a 0.6 or 0.7 range. I want to kind of be in the middle, just because that's what I was thinking about doing earlier, and I figure I'll just do that now. But let's go ahead and get this all calculated. So 36 IBUs divided by 58 is 0.6. See, that's actually a good range right there. Let's stay with that. I like it. I don't want to get too into that, so let's stick with that. EKG hops, they're a good dual purpose. Oh. Where's that one at? EKG. Is that like an abbreviation for the actual name? Okay. So we're good. Everything looks balanced. Yeast, I'm thinking about just using the 1056. Go with 2 packs on that. The smack packs, the Y yeast. 10 gallons. It could probably get started on 1 pack, but I don't want to over pitch. Could even if you wanted to waste the other part of the pack, you can throw in half of one of the other one, do 1.5. But I don't think you would over pitch on 2 packs on 10 gallons. 58. I got to fix this over here. Let's see our efficiency. So our estimated efficiency is at 71.6, and we have 72 to go off of. So 5.9%, which is nice. I wanted to go 6, so I'll take that. We are on a single infusion mash. We're within range. Let's add my miscellaneous stuff. Let's add miscellaneous magnets. I could put, let's see. Dude, cinnamon sounds good, man. That sounds really good. Put some Irish moss in there for cleaning out all the proteins and everything else, all the bad shit you don't want in there. You put that 10 minutes in the boil, the end of the boil. Cool. 45. They estimate that at $45.19 for a 5.9% American porter. I think I'm happy with this. I'm gonna click OK. We got a new beer. I'm gonna brew this one day on this show. So let's click off of this shit. Okay, I'm back. How you doing? They're similar to Fuggle. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. EKG. I knew that. I was like, wait a minute, man. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. You threw me in a loop, man. So that's that. I got another beer that I have. It's a coffee porter, but it's an American porter base. And I had it before. It's by Boulevard Brewing Company. You might have had it, and I've done it on my show, either on my live or in an edited review. So I'll have to see how that tastes again. Hey, Beth, how you doing? All right. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Thanks for being here. And thank you, Bumpy. I appreciate it, man. That was helpful. The teleporter. You named it after your doggy. Hey, Beth, what the hell? Nice. So we'll do one more beer review, and yeah, well, you said yeah, Kent Goldings and fuck. I was going off of some websites, and I'll put them in my description. I put them in there. They're actually in my description, but they just an article that was mentioning the things that he best liked about what he'd like to use the most in his American porters. So I just kind of like went off that, but had some really good things. And I was going by BJCP. Their website was, I mean, obviously it's by the standards. It's everything there is to know about that particular style. So, I couldn't go wrong there. But yeah, that was one thing they said for all grain brewing for this particular style to mid-range mash it at a temperature of 150 to 156 degrees Fahrenheit, to use a lower mash temp when using lower attenuating yeast or higher starting gravities, and use a higher temperature in mash when using higher attenuating yeast or lower starting gravity beers. Lower mash temp when using lower attenuating yeast, which would more than likely be, I imagine, like with the English yeasts. What was I don't even know what my gravity was. I forgot what it was. I stopped I forgot. I stopped the screenshot. Screen share. Where the hell was it? 1.058. So it's actually at the lower end of this range that's on Beersmith. Lower mash temp and using lower attenuating yeast. Mash temp on higher starting gravities. Lower attenuating yeast. Okay. Well, I think American will work. I think we'll be fine there. But I'm doing good. I got my fan on me. I was really hot earlier and feeling great. I'm not buzzed at all. I'm no buzz at all in me, and I'm completely sober. But I think I'm all right. I did the runarounds earlier to go get my beers and everything ready for the show, but doing great. I hope you're doing all right too. Cheers. So I want to go. I'm gonna head over to what the ABV in a little bit. I want to get this last review done. I got beard hairs all over my. They keep pulling out, like losing hair. It's getting longer, huh? So, but no, I'm still here. I'm gonna have another beer review. We're gonna discuss this other one real quick, and then let me swig this down, and then I'm gonna get going. And but this has been fun. The recipes are getting a little easier to make, and they're even easier to make when you. I mean, you can make them from what they say on their statistics on Beersmith. He tells you everything you need to know about it. I don't have to go search all around the place to try and find everything, but it is good to read up on certain styles and get familiar with what IBUs you're supposed to have, or what ABVs the range are, or what the color is supposed to be, or how it's supposed to taste, what you can add, what you can't add, and everything's every style has a different combination to their making. So that's what I use, Bumpy. Fruitier, yeah. Like this one. It was an American, they said, but it was a little fruitier. It's actually pretty coffee, chocolate, dark chocolate, roasted, kind of not a whole lot, but it has like more of like a rich chocolatey kind of a burnt roastedness, like a little toast going on. It's actually pretty good beer. Pretty smooth and light, easy to drink. It's really nice. A little bit of a fruit in the smell, but not so much in the flavor. A very good beer, though. I got some more on that, but we'll drink that later. I know he starts at 6 o'clock Pacific time. So if I get in his panel, I do. If I don't, that's fine. I'll just stick around in the chat. But I want to support my brother there. He's cool as hell. So, all right. So this is I'm starting to get a little, but I had a couple beers prior. This is by Boulevard Brewing Company, and they mix it in with Modern Times beer. Well, So it's a collaboration beer. Restless Nights. It's a bourbon barrel aged coffee porter with bourbon barrel aged beans, 7.5%. They're out of Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri. Is it? I thought it was Kansas City. Sorry, St. Louis is on the other side. Hey, Bo! Cheers, cheers, man! Right on. So I'm just doing another review, and then I'm gonna we'll probably call it after this, but I definitely want to do a review, chit chat for a second, and then go our ways. All right, so I've had this before. This is good though. I don't know if they have. It doesn't say anything about like if they added like lactose or vanilla milk sugars or anything like that. But we'll find out. I thought this was more milkier tasting, but it's been a while. Date. I'm more tense when I'm not buzzed, so I'm sorry if I'm all tense looking. I get more into this shit. I'm like more intense, more intense. That's why I like to drink. Modern Times Modern Times makes some damn good beer too, but they have coffee too. I didn't know that. I don't see a date. Anyway, let's open it. A nice dark brown color, a medium dark brown color. See if I can get my nose in this one. Poured out at about a 2-finger, a little over. Ah, man, go away, fan. I can't smell with your air on me. Hold on, this thing's like throwing me off a little. Where's the stupid thing? Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, you get the whiskey really comes through the foam. That's probably where I was getting the vanilla. Now that I think about it, is the barrel aging and stuff, and the whiskey, and the bourbon. You get that bourbon, you get the bourbon whiskey, and the vanilla like notes in there. Kind of a wood barrel like nose as well. Roasty, toasty, coffees, dark roast, malts, chocolate, all the works, all the stuff. Very nice. Very black beer. It looks black, but it's a very dark brown. It's like Tootsie Roll brown in the bottom. No reds, nothing, just dark brown. Very probably hazy. The light, they were saying something about the hazy. Well, of course, you can't see the haze in these darker beers, but you see a lot of the haze in it's not supposed to be hazy. It's supposed to be a clear. In the lighter porters, it should look clear. So I don't know what it looks like in this, but it looks good. It's opaque, a nice cocoa head, like a tan head, more or less, khaki. Together, silky, firm, frothy head. Looks really like marshmallowy. Lacing's looking real beautiful on there. Looks nice, beautiful. 7.5%. It's Firestone Walker's good, dude. Right on. Mind Haze is good. That's a good IPA. It's not too bad. Nice. Sweet cookie citric. Nice, dude. Citrus. This has a subtle. This is the mouthfeel. This is real creamy, real smooth. Just almost feels like it's not even like it. It's just so casual in your mouth, on your tongue. But it throws back the vanilla, the bourbon, the barrel, the woods come out. That natural woody flavor really accents it, but not so much. It's not like smoky or crazy like that. It's just real coffee infused, but it's not. It even is very light on that. Like it's just very mellow all the way through. but you know it's got all these things in it because you can taste them. And it's got a nice full body to it. My lips are sticky right now. It's very roasty. It's got the like the roasted malts, roasted barley. It's not too. It's not off-putting at all. It's a very beautiful beer. It tastes really good. It's kind of silky in the mouth. It's very nice, silky mouthfeel. Um, the flavors though are just coffee and like a crust, like toasted crust, and a little I don't know. It's kind of dry in the back. It kind of dries off all the flavors, so you don't really get it anymore. It's probably a medium finish, medium to long finish. Sweeter more in the back, and dry. It's real nice. I like this a lot. No wonder why I felt I had to get it again. This is a good beer. It's lighter textured though. It's full bodied, but it's like I don't know, like thinner, but not so thin as to where it takes away stuff, making it pretty easy drinking for 7.5. I don't get any alcohol, nothing like that. Out of 5 hops, I'll give this 4.75 hops. It's a good beer. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. My lips are sticky. Woo! Real sticky. Yeah, that Mind Haze is really good, man. That's a real good beer. Well, cool. We're on 46 minutes, 47. I really appreciate you guys being here. Sometimes it's fun to learn a little bit if you're brewing or you have the passion to want to try it. Sorry, I'm trying to burp. You want to try it, try brewing out or something. You get the equipment and you want to do it, then this is your channel. So come on through and let's build a recipe next week and week after and the week after that and so on. I love it. It's fun. Hopefully it's fun for you guys, but it is definitely fun for me. I enjoy it. It's a hobby and it's a lifestyle. So much love to you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate your support. You guys have a good night, day, wherever you're from in this world. And I'm going to call it out. Cheers, guys. Much love. Much love from the bottom of my heart. Cheers. Not a bad score at all. Hell yeah. Cheers, guys.